Hey, my name's Garrett.
What's up? I'm Sam. We are the worship resource, and today we're bringing you Raise It Hallelujah by Bethel. This is going to be a very detailed breakdown of the song and a very detailed playthrough. And you and your team will be able to play this song excellently and well and feel super prepared every Sunday morning, every Wednesday night, whenever you play with your team. And we're looking forward to hearing the feedback. And if you like it, subscribe, hit the share button, and turn on notifications because we'll be posting more pretty soon. So I appreciate you guys.
So my settings for this song is a medium cloud verb, a dotted eighth delay with very few repeats, and a light drive. It sounds like this. And so for the intro, verse 1 and 2, I'm doing the same thing. It's an alternate picking pattern on the C note, and it sounds like this.
For the intro, I'm playing lead guitar, and I have a light hall reverb. I have a dotted eighth delay that's low in the mix but with high repeats, and I'm running clean. I have no overdrives on. This is what my tone sounds like. So for the intro, we play this pulsing rhythm, and it sounds like this. I'm using the top half of a C shape, and this is how it goes. So that's the intro. Once the verse starts, we're going to add in another rhythm and another chord shape. So we're going to add in this F shape right here. So where my index was, I'm going to put my ring finger a half step above that. And so this is what it sounds like. So that's verse 1 and verse 2 and the intro, and we're going to play through it now.
1, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. Verse 2. Chorus. Drums in.
All right, so for the chorus part, I'm starting up here, and here's my shape. So I'm doing an F2, which looks like this. And then I'm going to go to the C shape. The same shape that's acting as the A minor. And then here's going to be your G inversion. All right. And so it starts off with a hammer on, and it's slowly like this. Pull off. Slide up from a whole step. Slide down a whole step. So full speed with the delay on would kind of sound like this.
For the first chorus, I'm going to turn on a overdrive, but other than that, my reverb and delay stay exactly the same. So here's what's going to happen for the chorus. So for the chorus, I'm going to bring my index all the way up to the 10th fret, and I'm going to bar the G, B, and the E string. And I'm going to put my pinky on the 13th fret of the B string, and I'm going to put my ring finger on the 12th fret of the E string. So we have these notes right here. The next shape we're going to use, all we do is we bring our ring finger up to the G string on the 12th fret as well. And then from here, we're going to play pinky, ring finger, and then slide our pinky down. And so here's the picking pattern for that. We're going to start on the off beat. So if I were to count it, 1, 2, 3, 4. So slow and without effects, this is the chorus line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play through the chorus for you now.
Chorus. Drums in. Vamp. Interlude.
So for verse 3, I'm doing the exact same thing I was in 1 and 2. I just followed the band to the G note going into verse 4.
All right, so for verse 3, it starts the same way as verse 1 and verse 2. I have the same settings that I had coming out of the chorus, so not much changes. I am going to go to my middle pickup, though. I want it to be a little bit meatier, a little bit darker. So once we get to verse 3, we're going to start the same way. So I'm going to walk you through it slow and break it down. So it's going to start like this. So what I did there, on the 4th chord, instead of going back to the F shape, I'm actually going to go to a C2 shape. And so my middle finger is going to be here on the C, and I'm going to play the D open. And then just as usual, we go back to the... But instead of doing all 4, we're just going to do 3, and then the lick is going to come here. So we start on an F note, and then we're right back into the beginning of verse 4. So I'm starting with an F note, open G, C note, hit the C note again, and then come back down. And then we're going to land on the C shape. So all that together one time sounds like this. So that's verse 3. Let's try it now.
Verse 3. Verse 4.
And starting in verse 4, there begins a little bit of movement, and here are the notes. So we're on C, and then I go to D, E, A, and then a quick B, B, C, F. And then I'm going to go to A, and a quick D, E to G. And then I'm going to go to this C, C shape here and just... And then I'm into the chorus.
For verse 4, we're pretty much doing the same thing that we did in verse 3, but we're actually going to play the lick after the 2nd chord and after the 4th chord. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. And so then we're back into the chorus.
Verse 4.
So starting the bridge section, I play on the D string notes E, F, and G, and it sounds like this. So that's the first bridge section. Then when it builds on the bridge, I go to the C, to G, then I'm going to go A. Here's a quick B, C to F. Now the next bridge section is exactly the same. I'm just going to hang at the end of the bridge section. I'm just going to hang on that F with the tag, and then it's the chorus.
So we're going to jump to the bridge now. The bridge, I am completely clean in regard to overdrives. Nothing's on. I have my Julia on for a light chorus effect. I have my dotted eighth delay still and my reverb, but I'm going to switch to my neck pickup for the bridge. And so here's how the bridge starts. At the very top of the bridge, this is what we're going to play. So we're going to bar on the 5th fret, and we're going to start where our pinky is here. I'm going to demonstrate the lick and then I'll explain it. So that's the lick. That lick is going to repeat through bridge 1 and the first time through bridge 2. So here's what I'm doing. So I'm starting on the low octave C, or the high octave C. So I'm going C, C, B, A to G. And then I'm going to play C, G. And I'm going D, E, G, E, D, C. And then it starts over. So without effects, just so you can hear it clearly, this is what it is. So that's bridge 1 and bridge 2 the first time. The second time, going into the final time of the bridge, I'm going to kick on my stage 1 and 2 overdrive, and I'm going to make it super heavy. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide up to this C shape right here on the 8th fret. And I'm going to drive this with 16ths, and then I'm going to hammer on my pinky to an F2 shape. And that's it. So we're going to demonstrate that for you now.
Bridge 1. Breakdown. Bridge 2. Drums in.
Okay, so for the last chorus, I actually come in on a build halfway through the chorus. And for this part, I'm going to engage a drive. And it sounds like this. Louder and louder, you're gonna hear my praises roar. An F, C, A minor, G sus, G, sus, G, Then the refrain, C. We're going to go C over E to F. To A minor. To G sus. And diamond on C.
So coming out of the bridge, we are going to actually rake through the shapes for the chorus that we will normally pick through. We're going to rake through them, so I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. So here's how it's going to sound. And then we're going to start with a 16th note build here. And then we're right back into the chorus, picking through it just as normal. So after that chorus, once we play through the whole thing one more time, we're going to go straight into the refrain. So the refrain is going to have a lick that we're going to play based off of the C chord shape on the 8th fret right here. So we're going to come in right before the downbeat. We're going to start up top on the E string. So this is what it's going to sound like. So that's all you need to know how to play this song. We're going to play through this section real quick, the refrain, and then we're going to do a playthrough for the whole thing. And so at this point, you should have every part you need to play the song just like the record. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, like it, let us know what you think, subscribe, hit the notifications, turn them on. We will be posting more content soon, shortly, and looking forward to what you guys have to say, your feedback. So thanks very much.
Breakdown. Build. One, two, intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1. Verse 2. Breakdown.